There are 2 empty tombs in the hills outside Jerusalem, and one of them is mine. My sickness came on suddenly. I grew weaker by the hour, delirious with fever. I remember Mary's tears at my bedside, Martha just staring out the window, fear in her eyes, watching the horizon, hoping every moment that he'd appear. He wouldn't reach us in time. Even as the life in me faded, I knew that much. I've never seen Jesus cry, but I'm told he did outside my tomb when he saw the grief of my sisters. I'd been dead 4 days by then, beyond all hope of a miracle. He was the first man ever to tell me he loved me. He changed my life with those 3 words, and he changed it again with 3 more. Lazarus, come forth. I heard his voice from far away, and my heart came rushing toward him. Suddenly, there I stood, a flurry of hands around me, unraveling my grave clothes, and all I could hear was the sound of Mary shouting, "He's alive! He's alive!" My sisters prepared a feast. I'll never forget how he looked up at me from the far end of the table with that knowing smile. Without a word, I knew he understood. Something about me that no one else in that room possibly could. He and I had both seen behind the veil of this world. Reports of the miracle he'd done spread everywhere. And Jesus became a marked man. While he dined at my home, 2 miles away in Jerusalem, the temple leaders plotted his death on a Roman cross. On that terrible day when they tortured and hanged him high, I heard my sisters weep again. None of us, not even I of all people, understood what was coming next. The greatest of all plot twists. The return of the King. On that unforgettable morning, our grief was interrupted by a rumor. So marvelous, we were afraid to believe it. And even though I would soon see him with my own eyes and touch his living flesh with my own hands, and even dine with him again, I did not, I must admit, really believe the good news in those first few hours. Not until I saw the look on my sister's face when she burst through the door, shouting those familiar words. He's alive. He's alive.